Alright, you guys, check it out, man. We got the JRL Fresh Fade 9000. No, I'm playing. It's just a fresh fade. But yo, this thing actually feels real nice, man. I'm gonna have to give this a try today. Check it out, y'all. Johan bought it. So, yeah. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the
YouTube Barber Academy.
And the army is growing strong. We're over 100K. I got over 300 videos to help you learn. And today's video is about the JRL Fresh Fades, man. This is the first time I got a chance to use this clipper. And no, I don't have any type of endorsements going for JRL. Just wanted to try it out. Johan just bought it, so I stole it away and just did a quick cut with it. It has two different speeds, and I was sort of experimenting with the high speed and the low speed, and I'm kind of just like feeling it out. But one of the first things that struck me, you know, right off the bat was like, I'm coming from the Mythic a little bit, so it was actually super like light. It definitely seems of a decent quality. The lever itself seems really nice. It's very easy to know where you are. And you know, if I was to say like one thing about this clipper that sort of struck me was like, this blade feels really smooth. Like, I like what it is. It's sort of like a taper blade. It's actually kind of like a curved fusion blade in a way, but I guess you would consider it a taper blade. But in any event, I was kind of thinking that like for my flipping strokes, for the strokes that I'm moving up like kind of high and I'm trying to like skip steps, I'd put it on the high speed. And then for like the detailing steps, I was thinking like I'd put it on like the low speed. So that's kind of what I did here, and it seems like it worked out all right. Now, if I had this clipper for like a couple of weeks or something like that, I definitely could give you a much better kind of like detailed review over it. But for the most part, I kind of like the way this worked. I used it with the Gamma Dubs. I used it with the wall guards, wall premium guards. And, you know, that Gamma Dubs 1 1/2, man, that's just such a clutch guard. You're gonna see me kind of bounce back and forth between it. But as far as like where I'm at right now, I'm gonna finish up my number one steps. I will return back to this, but you can see that there's a little bit of a line that I just can't quite get out from my open taper to closed taper. So I definitely do need to return to a half guard. So I'm gonna throw a half guard on there, open it, close it, and I think I'm gonna start to dial that in a little better. Now, it really helps to be familiar with what step is like above and what step is below, so that you know how to troubleshoot like if this type of stuff, you know, goes on during your fades. So here I'm coming in with it. I got it about halfway open, and I'm noticing that's kind of doing it. And each time I want to take a risky move, I'm tipping that clipper sideways, and I'm just kind of using that corner. Like, the last thing you want to do is start to get impatient when, you know, you're getting close to the end, and like when you're starting to see it all come together. You definitely, you know, you want to have your patience about you. So now that I've known that I did my open taper, closed taper, I did my half open, half closed, and you know, we're just stepping our way back down and making sure that I've covered all my bases, and you know, I got it looking pretty good there. So that's what I like to do. I like to skip the half guard, and then I like to come back to it. And then if I come back to it, you know, I just do a little touch up. So now that I've used the half guard, I know what it could do. I'm going to go back to my one and kind of bounce back and forth. So I'm getting that transition to be the way I want it to be. And, you know, little by little, I'm stepping my number one back down, and I'm handling all those little growth patterns, because it's all about the way that grain grows. That's kind of how you have to hold that clipper. And then you're going to see me kind of like bounce back and forth between the 1 1/2 guard, which I use the Gamma Dubs. 1 1/2 guard for the Gamma Dubs is the best 1 1/2 guard there is, period. It matches perfectly with that number one, whether you're using the Gamma ones or whether you're using the number one from Wall. It matches really good, and it really helps you get that blend just right. But yeah, back to the clipper, man. Like the things that I'm noticing right off the bat is like it feels pretty comfortable, like the shape. But you're gonna see there is definitely something about the shape that I don't really understand. I'll mention it towards the end. They're very light. The lever's a pretty good quality lever. I like the way that feels. I can't really speak to the battery life because I only really got to use them for a little bit. So I got like a tiny idea from Johan. He told me that the battery life is pretty good. I don't know if they come with a stand. I don't think they do. He doesn't seem to have a stand over there, so like, you know, I told you guys, it's totally like harebrained, just first impression, not a real review. However, you know, let me know how you guys think the cut came out.
All right, you guys, I really can't complain about these JRLs. These are pretty dope, man. Definitely got the seal of approval here. Might have to reach out to these guys, man. I want one. This blade is fire. It's really nice. Can y'all see that? No, that's not blurry. That's blurry.
Guys, I didn't expect this to happen today. I used these JRLs. There's a lot to like about this. I really have enjoyed using this. I think this blade is just awesome. If there's really one thing that I'm still a little confused about, and it could easily be fixed by a rubber band, this little flange that sticks out here, I don't know what this is all about, but my hand tends to rest right on it, and it's a little weird. It's not uncomfortable, it's not bad, it's just something I notice, but other than that, these things are sweet. Definitely a really cool clipper. I'll be stealing them from Johan here and there.